2, 1, and we are live. Welcome to Goddess Temple Sunday, or Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, whenever you are watching this. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Goddess Temple Sunday. I am Abiola Abrams, founder of womanifesting.com, and this is your daily blast of inspiration, motivation, and transformation to set your week off right. I'm so glad that you are here. Now, if you're watching over on Instagram, if you can, come on over to Facebook just because the audio is going to be a little bit better. Yes, let's get this party started. I see Goddess Shanice is here. Hello, gorgeous. Goddess Linda is here. Hello, Goddess Dee Dee. The Possibility Department. Yes, that is right in alignment with what we are talking about today. Yay, Goddess Assyria is here. Hello, beautiful. Today we are talking about the power of surrender, the power of surrender, the power of letting go, and how that works with being a co-creator in your life. Is it a conflict? Is it at odds? Does it make sense that you should simultaneously take responsibility and surrender? Do those things work together? Let's figure it out today. Hello, Goddess Christina. Grand rising to you, beautiful. Goddess Sydney is here. Yes. Goddess Tiffany is here. I'm so proud. Let me brag. I like to brag on my clients every week. I'm bragging this week on Goddess Sydney, who is creating something that is out of the box, powerful, who has stepped out of her comfort zone and has a powerful new course that is coming forward. She has already been doing a beta. She's been doing the testing. She's been just following the steps, which is just so beautiful and powerful to see her flowering and birth into the world. Hello, Coach Roz. Goddess Norma is here, and Goddess Tiffany. Yes, and Purposely Full is in the house. All right, so before we get into our conversation, yes, hello, Miss Atlanta Thick Dream. Grand rising to you. Yes, she says, love to you and 1,000-fold blessings. Thank you. Received, received, received. So let's get into some gratitude, shall we? Yes. Only 3 weeks. Is it 3 weeks? Or is it 2 weeks before we head off together to the Goddess of Paris Miracles and Manifesting Retreat? Let's figure out the math later. For now, just take a hand of the goddess to the left of you. Take a virtual hand to the goddess to the right of you, and take a deep breath as we just tune into that highest vibration of love in the universe. Love, love, love all of my beautiful people, my inspired men, my powerful women. We are here today to create something great. We tune into the energy of the universe. We tune into the energy of the divine. We tune into the energy of the Most High. The name is not what is important. What is important is your energy. And we say, Mother, Father, God, thank you so much for bringing us together for this powerful conversation, for this powerful human experience that we are grateful for. Thank you for helping us on this big, beautiful planet that you have gifted us with, helping us to find each other. How miraculous that is, that of all of the universes, all of the planets, all of the internet streams, that we are here together, and we know that that is you. Help us to tune in to our belief and our power and our faith rather than our fears. Faith over fears. Help us to always to know that we are safe, and that it is safe to be safe. When everything around us feels like it may be falling apart, help us to remember that it is indeed falling together. And of course, I ask you to continue to guide and to keep me and to keep us as a circle. And we say, where would you have me go? What would you have me do? What would you have me say and to whom? In your name we intend. And for this, we are so very grateful. Amen. Ashe. And so it is. 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 All right, let's get this party started, goddesses. Hello, Goddess Tracy and Goddess Asante. All right, so We are talking today about surrender, 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 surrender. And this conversation comes directly from, hit the share button if you haven't already, hit the thumbs up, hit the like, hit subscribe. All of it helps people to find us. Hit whatever's in front of you. This conversation comes directly from one of the goddesses who is coming on the Goddess of Paris Miracles and Manifesting Retreat. And she basically said, well, Abiola, I don't understand, we talk about surrender. You say we should surrender, let go, let God, let go, let the universe, let go, let faith, let go, and just tune in. But then you also say take responsibility. Then you say take inspired action. Then you say we should, come from a place of devotion with prayer or intention or an altar or whatever works for us. Then you say that it's mindset and our mentality and our belief. Which one is it? Ah! So that is what we are talking about today. That is what we're talking about today, is surrender at odds with the idea of taking responsibility and taking inspired action. So a little bit of what I said to her was, I said, okay, suppose you were in New York City, you wanted to drive across to California. Which is most important? Is it most important that you have a car, a GPS, the gas, the road, or the money for the gas and tolls? Which one is most important? Do you need the car or do you need the gas? Do you need the car and the gas or do you need the GPS? Do you need the car, the gas, and the GPS, or do you need the money to be able to pay for the tolls? Do you need the car, the gas, the GPS, the money for tolls, or do you need the road? What's the answer? What's the answer? Put it in the comments. What's the answer? Yes, goddess, we need all of it. You need all of it. And the reason is that it is a co-creative dance. It's a co-creative dance. And that's beautiful because it means that we don't have to figure it all out. Yes, Ms. Dream Body Fitness, all of it. Yes, she says the car and the gas and the motivation. Yes. If you leave with the car with no gas, you're only gonna get but so far, right? If there's no road, you're not going to end up where you're going. If there's no GPS, you may leave trying to get to California and end up in Colorado. So you need all of it. You need all of it. And it's not at odds. It's like if you're, trying to grow a garden, you need the seeds, you need the soil, you need the sunshine, you need the water. We make it complicated. We make it complicated. Here's what to remember, that you are already doing this. When we're talking about co-creating your life, you're already doing this. Look at you. Against all odds, you are here. And you have been a thriver from day one, from before when you were born, from the moment when that sperm started rushing toward that egg, right? And knocked the other ones out and said, yes, I am the one who is going to be born. I am the one who's going to come forth. You're already doing this. You are not just a survivor. You are a thriver. Statistics say this. Statistics say that we shouldn't even be here, that you shouldn't be here, that all of these other things should have taken you out. But you are already doing this. You're already knowing that, okay, I've got to get in the car. I've got to get the gas. I've got to get the GPS. I need to know where I'm going. And I've got to get on the road and have the money to pay for it, have the abundance to pay for it. And before I do all of that, I've got to have the belief, the faith that I'm going to get there. I'm going to end up there. You don't leave your house intending to go anywhere without the belief and the faith that you're going to get there, whether it's the corner store across the country or wherever, because then what would be the point, right? You leave your house knowing, okay, here's where I want to go and I'm going to do it. And you do it effortlessly. You do it effortlessly, and you easily and effortlessly step into the reality that you are wanting to create, which is a way more powerful energy than the energy of desperation, which is where we usually come from whenever we start to think that we want to consciously co-create something, okay? So we need our belief. Our belief is when we talk about mindset or mentality, that's our belief. When we talk about surrendering and letting go, letting God or letting the universe, that's spiritual surrender. That is complete acceptance and complete peace with where we are at this moment. Thank you for the hearts. Yes, we need intention and prayer and devotion, which is our vision. Like, okay, this is what I'm doing. You know, I'm going to pray. I'm going to intend. I'm going to give thanks. I'm going to ask. Right? We need that. And we need to also then realize that, yes, I'm going to take inspired action, because in this earth form that I'm in, you know, that it may be challenging for me to go and levitate to my dream job, or to create my dream course, or levitate to Paris if you're wanting to be a part of the Goddess of Paris Miracles and Manifesting Retreat, right? So you've got to take inspired action. Take inspired action that is going to move you toward it. And that inspired action sometimes is things like, you know, buying a ticket, or, you know, looking up, you know, the prices, or how to get to California, or whatever it is. And sometimes that inspired action is going to your meditation pillow, or pulling out your crystals and tuning into the vibration of what you're wanting, and relaxing the energy of disbelief that you have that may be keeping you from what you have. That is all inspired action. Yes, Goddess Melissa, she says, you don't have to do it alone. You don't have to do it alone. You do not have to do it alone at all. And how magnificent that is. And then where the taking responsibility comes in is saying, yes, I've done these beautiful things. And so I understand that I was gifted by my Creator with free will. How magnificent for me. So I take responsibility for this journey that I walk. I take responsibility for who I am and how I show up in the world. I take responsibility for my energy, and let my energy be that of faith over fear. I take responsibility. Yes. Thank you for the hearts. Yes. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly how we do it. And so surrender, which sounds, you know, terrifying, but it's only terrifying if you don't know, you know, if you feel like, okay, well, I don't know what I'm surrendering to. I don't know how to let go. I need to hold on and be in control. And there's nothing wrong. I understand if you're a control freak, hands raised. Raise your hand if you are a so-called control freak. If you like to know what is going on, when it's going on, who's going to be there, ride or die, why are we riding, why we got to die, what's going to happen. If you feel like you need to know every single step of the way. The Possibility Department says, this came up for me in an automatic writing session last night. Thank you, Abiola. You are welcome. Thank you for manifesting this conversation. Yes, control freaks raising your hands. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. But the beautiful thing is that, you know, how much more painful and stressful is it to think we've got to figure it all out ourselves? How much more painful and stressful is it to think that we've got to write the script, act in it, you know, do the whole, that this is a one-woman show. It's not a one-woman or one-person show at all. Yes, Goddess Linda says that it's actually easier, yes, to let go than to try to manage everything. Yes, yes. Goddess Only K says, why are we riding? Why are we dying? And will there be snacks? Absolutely. Absolutely. Goddess Norma is affirming, yes, I take responsibility for my actions. So how do we surrender? Let's do it, because surrendering feels so good. It feels so good to just let go of control and be like, okay, my back is had. My back is had. Like, what does it feel like when you feel like, okay, you know, it's a very different energy if you're in a relationship or with friends who you feel like you're surrounded by people who don't have your back, right? Very different energy when you feel like, okay, I've got to, you know, stay on point because I don't feel safe in this environment or around these people or in this situation. Very different energy to where you feel like, okay, my back is had. I can let go. I can surrender. I can be me. I can live my life. Yes, Goddess Shanice, she says, sometimes you have to allow life to flow. Yes, yes, absolutely. Ms. Atlanta Thick Dream says, I think that it's fear, wanting to control. We hate more disappointment. That's it exactly. And we have stories, years of stories that we've been telling ourselves about, steeped in fear. This is not going to work out because that's not going to work out because these kinds of people don't like me. All men are this, or all women are that, or money is this, or money is that. And those belief systems rooted in our ego, as the late great Dr. Wayne Dyer used to say, ego is edging God out, EGO, ego, edging God out, all rooted in our ego. And that is what we need to surrender from. Take a breath. Take a breath. And that's why meditation is such a powerful practice, because it's us letting go of the reins within that minute or that 5 minutes or that 30 minutes, letting go and just surrendering all, releasing, yes, Goddess Shanice, releasing self-sabotage, releasing, because here's the thing. Here's what's exciting. This is what's exciting about this, all right? If you're trying to manifest or call something greater than yourself, greater than you've ever experienced into your life, and you are calling only on your own power, you're calling only on your own experiences that you have had up until this minute. You are calling only on your own beliefs that you've had up until this minute, and you cannot go further than that. Your brain can only show you what it has experienced at this moment. If you're calling on your own understanding, if you're calling on your own belief, you can only go but so far. Like some of you know, and some of you were in the audience, I recently shot a pilot for a TV show, Abiola Live. And we'll see what happens with that. Whatever happens with that is whatever needs to happen with that. If it's that, it'll be great and wonderful. If it's something greater, this or something greater for the good of all involved, it'll be magnificent. But the wonderful thing about shooting a pilot and having my live studio audience there, having my DJ there, having the cameras there, and having this amazing team to work with me who has my back, who believes in me, helping me to co-create this amazing experience, was that it was beyond my asking. It was beyond my understanding. I never had the concept of shooting a pilot for a talk show with a live audience and a DJ and in a studio in Midtown Manhattan. That was not something that I had conceived of for myself. And that came because I said, all right, as I'm laying out the vision for the next few years of my life, I said, and I will share this with you, one of my big, great, grand, wonderful dreams that I am calling in is I said, in 3 years, this or something greater for the good of all involved, I want to be a co-host on a platform like The View. That was what I said. And in less than 1 month, the opportunity came where I was suddenly shooting a pilot in Manhattan, which was magnificent. Now, if I was coming to it in a place of control, like I've got to figure this out all myself, I would not have figured that out. I wouldn't have asked for that. I wouldn't have created for that. That was beyond my puny vision of myself, of my dreams, of what I saw in my world. Yes, you get that? Like, it brings tears to my eyes to think about it. Your creator is dreaming a bigger dream for you than you can envision. We're the ones who block it. We're the ones who sabotage it. We're the ones who ego, edging God out. Edging God out. We're the ones that, because we're trying, to lean on our own understanding. If you're leaning on your own understanding, it will only bring you but so far. Right, so like last year when I shared with you that I shot the Gap commercial, I didn't dream of that. If I was trying to control it all and orchestrate that was beyond my own understanding. Lean not on your own understanding, all right? So let's talk about how to surrender, how to simultaneously have the car and the gas and the GPS and the money to get there, pay the tolls, have the road, and all of those things, and not think that those things are in conflict or that you've got to be juggling all of the balls and trying to figure it all out. Yes. Thank you, goddesses. Thank you for the congrats. Yes. And again, it's this or something greater. This or something greater for the good of all involved. This or something greater. Every first date that you go on doesn't have to be the ultimate, oh my God, am I going to marry this person? Where are we going to live? What are we going to name our children? Oh no, he's Jewish and I'm not. How's that going to work out? And you just met. Right? And you just met. Every job interview doesn't need you to come from an energy of desperation. Everything doesn't need your desperation on it. Release. This or something greater for the good of all involved. Lean not on your own understanding. So if we are wanting to invite in our biggest, our brightest, whatever is meant for us, whatever is intended for us, we start with intention, which you may call, I call prayer, but you can call it intention if that feels more comfortable for you. And we start with that. We start with prayer. We start with intention, which is our asking of where we are wanting to go. Like, okay, here's my vision for where I am wanting to step. Here is, for me, it was, okay, I feel that I have this grand calling and I want to get it to the biggest audience possible. So let me tune into the vibration and pray from that energy, intend from that energy, ask from that energy. Okay? Put in the comments, type it in the comments. Number 1, intention/prayer. Number 1. Put it in the comments. And even if you are watching this on replay, you want to still have your fingers moving and type in the comments when I am affirming things or I'm saying share this, because it reinforces it in our minds. It's different than just sitting like this. It's you being a part of it and reinforcing it. Number 1, having the prayer or the intention of what it is, where it is. If you're wanting to go to California, you got to have the intention, I'm going to California. First thing, yes. Number 1, intention, prayer, yes. Number 2, gratitude. You give thanks, give thanks, give thanks, because that is your gas. That's your belief. That's your mindset of already this is a success. Coming from gratitude, appreciation. Number 2, gratitude and appreciation. Type it in the comments, gratitude and appreciation. For this, I am so grateful. Put in there, for this. And for this, I am so grateful. You're giving thanks. Giving thanks, that means that you're already in the vibration of having, not in the vibration of not having, not in the vibration of if this doesn't work out for me, nothing will work out, that this has to be the date, this has to be the job, this has to be the opportunity, this must be the client, this client has to sign up or I'm gonna go broke. No. Gratitude, give thanks. I am so very grateful that XYZ, whatever it is. And then when you are praying for, when you're asking for, when you're being grateful for, having the energy of this or something better for the good of all involved. Lean not on your own understanding. This, I give thanks. Oh my goodness, I give thanks. Thank you so very much for this incredible blessing. This or something greater for the good of all involved. Leave room for the force that is greater than you to fill in the blanks, to fill in where you're wanting to go. Maybe you leave your house and you're thinking, I want to go to California. I'm going to drive from here to there. And that beautiful creator, that beautiful most high energy, that beautiful energy of divine love and healing is saying, all right, she wants to go to California, but why don't I put her soulmate right here in this cafe when she stops here for a meal? That's where she's really going. Oh, okay, she thinks she's going on the Goddess of Paris Miracles and Manifesting Retreat. Why don't I have something that blows her mind? Her soulmate in the airport or her dream client in the airport that's going to take everything to the next level. Yes. Yes, one of my cousins actually met her husband in an airport. She has a beautiful baby. It's like, yes, when you're at the airport, look around. You think you're there for one reason, but there is another reason together. Number 2 is giving thanks, gratitude, and appreciation. And for this, I am so grateful. This or something greater for the good of all involved. Yes, yes. Number 3, letting go. How do you do that? Letting go if you don't know. Meditation is really powerful for that. Surrendering, meditation, letting go, using things like music, using non-attachment, living your life, having fun. Having fun. The energy of joy is the energy of love. It's a high vibration, raising your vibration. Number 3, raising your vibration through meditation, through having fun, through any kind of thing that gets you feeling good, feeling in the energy and the vibration of what you're wanting to create. All right. Number 3, raise your vibration with meditation or visualization. It rhymes. So let's put it there. Yes, 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 Goddess Asante. Yes, Goddess Tracy, let go of what you cannot control. Yes, yes. Number 3, we said raising your vibration with meditation or visualization. Yes, and meditation again is you're just tuning into the vibration and coming and releasing, letting go. Your meditation, if you are somebody that is distracted, can be breath. Set your alarm on your phone for 60 seconds and just breathe. That's the easiest way to start. Easiest way to start. Number 4, take inspired action. Take inspired action. So if you do all of those things, thank you for the hearts, and you do all of those things, and then you just sit on your beautiful your beautiful pink velvet sofa, and you don't take inspired action, which can mean, leaving the house, buying the ticket, saying yes, trusting and moving forward. Inspired action evolves your consciousness. It's expanding your belief, your possibilities, your mindset. It's you moving from the energy of having it. Remember, you stepped into gratitude. Take inspired action, not just any old action, but take inspired action. Action from a place of trust. Action that says, "Ooh, don't go into that car, go into that car." Not that subway car, this subway car. Not that train, this train. Take inspired action. Yes, Goddess Mashi Maro says, I think of making an intention as elevating a prayer and meditation as receiving an answer for that prayer. Absolutely, that's exactly what it is. So this resonates a lot. Beautiful. Yes, that's exactly what it is. Yes. And then number 5, Deepak Chopra says, when you think that you have surrendered all you can, there's still more. So just surrender more. Where can you let go of more? And notice we didn't start with, okay, I'm not saying just go out there and, okay, well, is she saying just, I don't, have to have any goals. I don't have to have it all. I'm just saying you don't have to have it all figured out. You don't have to drive the car. You didn't have to make the gas. You didn't have to print the money. You didn't have to build the road. You didn't have to build California. You didn't have to create the GPS. That this is a co-creative dance. So when you think that you've surrendered all that you can, surrender some more. Make that number 5. Surrender some more, where we're going to lean into surrender. We're not going to lean into our own understanding. We're going to lean into the fact that our back is had, that your back has, God has your back, the universe has your back, that you are safe, that it is safe to be safe. You're going to trust. You're going to have faith. Surrender more. Let go even more. And how much fun does that then make the things that you're doing in your life? If, okay, the job that I'm at doesn't have to be the absolute right job, or this client that I'm talking to doesn't have to be the only client, the right client, or this experience doesn't have, it's like, okay, all right. Then I can go, and if I get to California and I don't like it, I can do something else. Every single thing doesn't have to be the perfect ultimate thing, because you are believing that you are, and you are trusting, and you are knowing that you are on the right path. Let's affirm that. I am on the right path. Type it in the comments. Affirm it. I am on the right path. I am on the exact right path. Affirm it. Type it in the comments. Every day, in every way, things are working out for me. Every day, in every way, things are working out for me. Type it in the comments. Every day, in every way, things are working out for me. Let that be your default setting. When it feels like things are going awry or things are going askew or going off base, rather than, uh-oh, what's this? Why is this happening now? Well, life is happening for me, not to me. So every day in every way, things are working out for me. So, okay, can't wait to see what this turns into. Every day in every way, things are working out for me. Every single one of us has had experiences where something seems like it's not going right, and then afterward, something that you really wanted, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a job, whether it's a situation, whatever it is, and you really, really wanted that, a friendship, whatever, and then it didn't work out, and you're like, I see why. Oh, thank goodness. So skip the part of the anxiety about why is this happening and skip into the, okay, I don't see it. I don't know what it is yet, but I know that every day in every way, things are working out for me. Like Dr. Martin Luther King said, you only need to see the stair in front of you. You don't have to see the whole staircase. Just see the stair and just trust that you are on the right path, that you are the right person at the right time for this incredible experience, whatever that experience is. Every day in every way, things are working out for me. And for this, I am so grateful. This or something better, affirm that for the good of all involved. And this or something better for the good of all involved. Are we receiving that today? This or something better. This or something better. This or something greater. This or something greater for the good of all involved. Oh, that feels so good. This or something greater for the good of all involved. It is going to be a magnificent week. In fact, it already is. Don't worry about retrogrades or anything like that. Why? Because this or something better for the good of all involved, and every day in every way, things are working out for you. It's gonna be a beautiful day, goddesses. Yes, 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 yes. We are receiving that. Goddess Maria says she needed this today. Well, every day in every way, things are working out for you. Hit the share button, goddesses. Be a blessing on your timeline. And know that this or something greater for the good of all involved, every day in every way, things are working out for you. Oh, yes, 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 yes. I look forward to hearing of all of the miracles that you manifest this week. We are a miracle manifesting tribe. Let me know of all the blessings that are coming into your life. And I look forward to talking to you on the flip side. See you in the next video. Amen. Ashe. And so it is. Yes, goddesses. Namaste. Yes, Mystic Atlanta Dream. I love your name. Ashe, goddess. See you later. My Facebook.